Rahim, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. In his address at the Institute of Strategic Studies, Islamabad, this week, the Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister, Muhammad Ishaq Dar, outlined key priorities of Pakistan's foreign policy. He called for leveraging Pakistan's strategic location and advocating for international cooperation over confrontation, with a firm support for multilateralism, promoting peaceful relations and regional stability to foster sustainable economic development. He emphasized the importance of humanitarian cooperation in Afghanistan and ensuring that the Afghan soil is not used for terrorism against its neighbors. The Deputy Prime Minister also delved upon seeking peaceful relations with India based on mutual respect, resolving the Kashmir dispute, and rejuvenating SAARC, while rejecting India's unilateral actions in IIOJK. The Deputy Prime Minister stressed upon strengthening the strategic relationship with China, especially through the advancement of CPEC, deepening ties with Iran, Gulf nations, Turkey, Central Asian states, and Azerbaijan, and maintaining balanced relations with global powers like the United States, China, Russia, the European Union, Japan, and ASEAN to enhance Pakistan's diplomatic flexibility. Senator Ishaq Dar also expressed concern over pressing global issues such as ongoing conflicts, humanitarian crises, unresolved disputes like Palestine and Jammu and Kashmir, arms race and technological militarization, rising extremism and populism, economic and environmental challenges, and the weakening of multilateral institutions. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister emphasized the need for political stability and economic growth as pillars of Pakistan's foreign policy, enabling the country to fulfill its potential as a positive force in global affairs. Pakistan and Sweden held the 18th round of bilateral political consultations in Islamabad on the 26th of June. Additional Foreign Secretary Europe, Ambassador Shafkat Ali Khan, led the Pakistan delegation, while Director General and Head of the Global Department at the Swedish Ministry of Foreign Affairs represented Sweden. The two sides reviewed the breadth of bilateral cooperation and agreed to enhance cooperation, aiming for comprehensive relationship grounded in strong economic ties. Additional Foreign Secretary, Asia and Pacific, Ambassador Imran Ahmed Siddiqui, represented Pakistan at the 19th meeting of the Ministers of Foreign Affairs of the member states of Asian Cooperation Dialogue, ACD, held in Tehran on 24th of June. At the conference, Ambassador Siddiqui emphasized the significance of promoting regional connectivity and leveraging complementarities among member states. He also underscored the importance of strengthening sub-regional dialogue and cooperation mechanisms within Asia to effectively address the challenges of foreign occupation and persecution, particularly in the Middle East and South Asia. We deeply regret the Resolution 901 adopted by the House of Representatives of the United States. The resolution clearly stems from an inadequate and erroneous understanding of the political and electoral process of Pakistan. It is also an unsolicited interference in Pakistan's domestic affairs. We believe that bilateral relations between countries should be based on mutual respect and sovereign equality. The unsolicited interference from the US Congress is therefore neither welcome nor acceptable. The timing and context of Resolution 901 are also not conducive for the current positive trajectory of bilateral ties between Pakistan and the United States. Pakistan would like to develop its relations with the United States on the basis of mutual trust and confidence and non-interference in each other's domestic affairs. We also hope that the US Congress will play a more constructive role in strengthening Pakistan-US bilateral relations by focusing on avenues of collaboration for mutual benefit of the two nations. Pakistan strongly condemns the indiscriminate bombing of Beit Lahiya city in northern Gaza by the Israeli forces, killing women and children. The indiscriminate acts of collective punishments constitute war crimes and flagrant violation of international humanitarian law. Pakistan deplores Israel's actions as war crimes against the people of Gaza and emphasizes the urgent need for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire to prevent further civilian casualties. We remain concerned about the continued suppression of the democratic rights of the Kashmiris in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. A few days ago, the Indian authorities banned the elections of Jammu and Kashmir High Court Bar Association and arrested former president of the Bar Association, Mia Qayyum. Earlier, on the occasion of Eid al-Adha, the Kashmiris were not allowed to congregate at Srinagar's historic Jamia Mosque and Eidgah for Eid prayers. The prayer leader and prominent Kashmiri leader, Mirwais Umar Farooq, was also placed under house arrest. These oppressive measures are yet another example of the autocratic approach of the Indian authorities and a violation of the fundamental freedoms and human rights, especially of the right of association and peaceful assembly. We urge the Indian authorities to respect the human rights of the Kashmiri people and their inalienable right to self-determination as enshrined in the relevant UN Security Council resolutions. Pakistan will continue to extend political, diplomatic, and moral support to our Kashmiri brothers and sisters for the just and peaceful settlement of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in accordance with the UN Security Council resolutions. Now, an announcement. The government of Pakistan has decided to appoint Additional Foreign Secretary, Middle East and SIFC, Ambassador Rizwan Saeed Sheikh as Pakistan's new ambassador to Washington, D.C., and Ambassador Asim Iftikhar as Pakistan's additional permanent representative to the United Nations, New York. Ambassador Asim Iftikhar is currently serving as Pakistan's ambassador to France. I thank you.